Gary Harrington, who's going to give us our inspiration today. So give it up for Gary Harrington. Yes.
Thank you. Is it on? Yes, it is. Okay. This Sunday is St. Patrick's Day. And some of you were here before the pandemic, and I did St. Patrick's Day and I told jokes. Well, I'm going to tell jokes again today. But I found, no, they're a different group. But I found out during that time, we had gone to Ireland, Nancy and I, in the middle 90s. And they were telling jokes about themselves and so forth, et cetera. And I came back and I was a high school teacher and I told my class, and one Irish girl got upset. And she says, "You're talking against the Irish." And I said, "Oh, they love to tell jokes about themselves." Well, I found out this time that that was in the 70s, and the 80s and the 90s changed. But fortunately, Nancy and I went to the old comedy centers, evidently in Dublin and down this line, because we got to hear the good jokes, in my opinion. Well, I'm going to continue with some of the good jokes. And one of my favorites, the one I can remember, is, how do you confuse an Irishman? You put two shovels in front of him and ask him to take his pick. And this should be a Rotarian, some Rotarians. How do you get an Irishman on the roof? Tell him drinks are on the house. And this is a very interesting history joke. The potato famine didn't actually occur. It was just that the Irish farmers forgot where they had planted them. And why is Ireland the fastest growing country in Europe? Because it's always Dublin. Okay, I have four more. Okay. When I was in Cork, I asked a farmer, "What is the quickest way to Dublin?" He asked, "Are you walking or driving?" "Driving," I replied. He said, "Yes, that would be the fastest." And then they love Patty jokes, and this one I think is a cute one. Patty goes to court for armed robbery. The jury foreman comes out and announces, "Not guilty." "That's grand," shouts Patty. "Does that mean I keep the money?" No, I have two more. Okay. Now this one includes some other people. The Englishman, the Irishman, and the Scotsman were all taking part in a survey about tea drinking habits. And that's unusual because it's usually alcohol. "I always stir my tea with my left hand," said the Englishman. "I always stir the tea in my right hand," said the Scotsman. And says, "How about you?" an Irishman was asked. "Oh, me," said the Irishman, "I always use the spoon." Okay, now for the, no, one more. This one, yeah, one more. This is for those that are religious in here. Okay. An Irishman is struggling to find a parking space in a parking lot. "Lord," he prayed, "I can't stand this. If you open a space for me, I swear I will give up the Guinness and I will go to Mass every Sunday." Suddenly, the clouds part and the sun shines on the empty parking spot. Without hesitation, the Irishman says, "Never mind, I found it."
Well done. Now, staying on the joke theme, many of you may not know this, but I am not Irish. You're wondering, why am I dressed up? Well, my wife said today, she said, "If you want to get lucky, you better look like an Irishman." So here I am. That was a bad joke. Okay, all right. Moving along. So let's introduce some of our visiting Rotarians. I know we have one here. Who would like to introduce our visiting Rotarian? Pete, Thank you. Yeah, he's swallowing his food right now, so.
President Steve, we have with us today from the Rotary Club of Dublin. Well, in Dublin. By the name of Bob.
Welcome, Bob. Good to see you. All right, good to see you. Are there any, I don't think there's any other visiting Rotarians here today. Okay, good, moving along. Any visitors of Rotarians, not visiting Rotarians, but visitors? Andrea is a member. And we'll do the guests of Rotarians. I don't think I see any. We'll do the introduction of the speakers and others later. So, all right, moving along. We're just getting right through this. Wonderful. Next is anybody on Zoom today? No Zoomers. Okay, all right. Well, that's okay. Next, I'd like to ask Julie Lewis to come up to give us a brief update on the Say Yes to Music event.
Thank you. Thank you, President Steve. I sent out an email to everybody in the club email blast, so I won't go into all the details, but Sunday from 3 to 5 at Valley Community Church on Del Val, we will be giving out 3 Don Lewis Say Yes to Music grants presented by the Rotary Club of Pleasanton. And I cannot thank you all enough because when I saw these 7 applications come through, I went online, I looked at these kids pour their hearts out about how important music was in their lives. And then I got to see what they could do. It was unbelievably inspiring. I know Don is smiling really big. So thank you, everyone. Come join us from 3 to 5. And it's a wonderful program. You'll get to hear some of the kids perform and also see the PCAC awards that will be given out. And do I have 15 seconds more?
15 seconds.
Okay, so this is a top secret, so you guys can't tell anybody. No social media. I was planning on going to Singapore to the Rotary International Convention, but I had to cancel because I just found out that Don's documentary, Don Lewis and the Live Electronic Orchestra, has been accepted and was chosen to be the premiere film at the Krakow Film Festival in May. So I will be in Krakow, Poland, doing Q&A on behalf of Don. And for that, I would like to celebrate by donating a wheelchair.
Wow. Julie, that's fantastic. You're not going to go over to Ukraine at all while you're there, right? No. Okay, good. Okay. Well, congratulations. That's really special. And we're so happy to have you back visiting our club. So it's time to get to our program. We initially thought we'd have 5 speakers here today. I think we have 3. So hopefully the other 2 will show up. But I'm going to now turn over the program to our MC, and that is Pratika. She's a junior at Foothill High School. So give it up for Pratika.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Richard D. King Annual Youth Speech Contest, and a special welcome to all the students, judges, timers, and tellers. The annual Youth Speech Contest happens every year with 3 goals in mind for the club members and each speech contest participant. To increase the personal knowledge and awareness of the importance of being able to speak effectively before a group. To increase public knowledge of what Rotary is and does throughout the world, especially among young people. Throughout this knowledge, we hope that they learn, as we have in the past, he who serves best profits most. To increase participation in the contest and to provide all high school contestants an opportunity to win prizes as top speakers and runners-up. The District 5170 Youth Competition has officially been renamed the Richard D. Annual Youth Speech Competition. This honor and respect are bestowed upon him because the seeds of the love for the youth speech contest were sown by him during this administration as a district governor. Rotarians in District 5170 lend a hand each year to make the youth speech contest a success. Before we start, I'm going to review the rules. Students will speak in the order of the letters they drew, and no names of students or judges will be used until after the contest. Judges are to confer with each other or with members of the audience before submitting their ballots to the tellers. All speeches must incorporate the theme and one or more principles of the Rotary four-way test. Speeches are 4 to 5 minutes in length, and official time will be kept by the timer, who will give warnings by displaying cards at 4 green, 4.5 yellow, and 5 red minute intervals. Timing begins with the first utterance from the speaker. Please turn off all cell phones. No flash photos are allowed during the competition. And please be respectful and quiet during the speeches. Please do not applaud after any speaker. Now I'll start the competition. Can A come up?
Good afternoon, esteemed members of the Pleasanton Rotary Club. 1954, The Myth of Sisyphus by French philosopher Albert Camus was written. Now, the original Sisyphus was a Greek hero who was assigned by the gods the task of pushing a boulder up a mountain. This was originally a punishment by the gods for defying them, and Sisyphus was forced to push this boulder up a mountain until it reached the summit, when the rock would begin to roll down once again, and Sisyphus was forced to chase after it, repeating this task for the rest of his existence. Originally, this was meant to be a futile punishment for defying the gods, and this was a task that he was given that was meant to punish him. However, Albert Camus does not view it this way. Instead, he calls Sisyphus a hero for his continued determination and resilience. Every time Sisyphus chases after the boulder down the mountain, Albert Camus says that he is establishing hope in a hopeless world by refusing to accept the hopelessness of his situation and instead persisting. Now, this makes sense for the time the essay was written, 1954, in the aftermath of World War II, in a France that had been taken over by Germany. For many people, their situation felt utterly hopeless. They were given a task of rebuilding when there was nothing left for them to work with. And today, it may seem as if we progressed very far from this time. We've made countless advancements for the sake of technology, for human rights, for women's rights. And yet, when we look back at the past few years, sometimes it can feel as if our boulder is slipping and we're beginning to regress. When we turn on the news, we see conflict in Ukraine and Russia. We see conflict in Israel and Palestine. We see human rights crises in Gaza. And even in the United States, we can see the reproductive rights of women being taken away in 2022 by our own Supreme Court. So how can we look to Sisyphus and create hope in our world today? Well, what Sisyphus shows us is that human hope is not inherently existing in the world. Rather, we can find hope in the most absurd or hopeless of situations through our determination and create hope for ourselves in this way, whether it be on a global scale or even a local one. For example, last year, the French class where I first learned about this myth of Sisyphus was in jeopardy. We were told by our school board that we would no longer be able to have the French 5 program at my school, that it was completely out of our control, that the situation was hopeless for us, as we do not have the funding or the resources or the time to have the class. And yet, Despite this, the students of our class decided that we refused to accept this hopeless situation. So we gathered a petition of students from our class, and we petitioned our own school board, gave them examples of how the secondary language education would benefit us, and why it was necessary for us to continue our French education. And because of this, we were able to make a meaningful change. We were able to establish a French 5 class at our school once again. So we can see that through our determination and resilience, even though we were put in a seemingly hopeless situation, we were able to persist like Sisyphus and finally push our boulder to the summit of our mountain. So how does this relate to hope in our world today? Well, I believe that we can establish hope in a seemingly hopeless world simply by establishing our resilience and refusing to give up even when our circumstances seem unbearable or impossible for us to accomplish. We can accomplish this on an individual or local level, or even in a broader perspective through the actions like the Rotary Club. We can use this persistence to help benefit our local communities, ourselves as individuals, and ourselves on a global scale. So, looking to Sisyphus as a model for human determination, I believe we can truly create impact in even a meaningless world through creating meaning through our hope and determination. Thank you.
Thank you, A. Can we get B up here, please?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to give a few bucks to the judges so they can figure out their scores before starting. Yeah. So, would you like?
Hi, Steve, this is Reena. Can you ask the second contestant to wait for a couple of minutes before the first is judged?
Rita's on too. I don't see her. Where?
Oh, I am
There she is.
right here. No, I was just saying that give a couple of minutes before calling the second contestant so that that's all right. So just give 2 minutes for judging.
Yeah, so I can do a Rotary song, a Rotary match video while we're waiting.
Sure, let's do it. That's a great idea.
I thought you were gonna ask for more jokes from Gary. No. Mercifully, no.
Okay, can we get B up here, please?
Hello, everyone. Hope is a powerful word. Being hopeful is an act of courage. It is being open to the possibility that the world can look different. What are some things you wish were different in the world? an end to destructive conflicts, restoration of peace, mitigation of climate change, an end to polio, reducing the stigma around mental health, and the list goes on. There is something that is at the heart of all the challenges we face, and that is diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, which impacts all parts of society. Our commitment to DEI has potential solutions for achieving the change we wish to be and wish to see. DEI is not a standalone subject confined to a single department or policy document. DEI should be a collective responsibility. As we know, diversity encourages representation across all dimensions of human difference. Equity ensures fair treatment for all while striving to eliminate barriers. Inclusion creates a sense of belonging where people feel visible and heard. Looking around us at the world today, humankind faces conflicts that remind us of the long road ahead in upholding the principles of DEI. Not so long ago, we witnessed a national outrage over the civil rights violations for the murder of George Floyd, or more recently, the Israel-Hamas war and the rising anti-Semitism and Islamophobia in the US remind us that hatred and discrimination are still a part of our world. In the field of business and industry, studies have shown that companies with strong DEI initiatives are more likely to have productive employees and enhanced innovation, teamwork, collaboration, customer satisfaction, and brand reputation. Furthermore, in the drive for scientific innovation, a commitment to DEI acts as a catalyst for creativity. Inclusive research and lab spaces that amplify diverse voices provide a platform for collaborative problem solving, thereby propelling us towards new frontiers of scientific advancement. If we turn to education, the pandemic has disproportionately impacted students of color and those from lower socioeconomic backgrounds. It has deepened pre-existing inequities caused by systemic barriers. Moving forward, it will be crucial to continue the work of dismantling structural inequities to promote positive educational outcomes for all students. Let us now turn to what we can do to promote and foster our values of DEI. Whether you're a teacher, a CEO, a real estate agent, a stay-at-home parent, or an artist, there are actions that you and we can take every day. We can be a positive force for change by practicing inclusive language, respecting people's pronouns, actively listening to others' perspectives, and avoiding stereotypes. We can take steps to interrupt microaggressions and include underrepresented voices. We can advocate for causes by participating in peaceful protests and volunteering with an advocacy organization. Also, we can identify and support minority-owned businesses. Talking of businesses and brands, studies have shown that Gen Z buyers and employees look for authenticity and social impact in a brand. Gen Z is the most diverse US generation. Their strong sense of social awareness is driving companies to demonstrate that they can take action consistent with their ethics and values. I would like to conclude with a reminder to move beyond the buzzwords and checkboxes of diversity, equity, and inclusion. We need to transcend tokenism by reinforcing the principles of DEI in our everyday actions. Rotary's commitment is to achieve lasting change by creating the conditions for peace, opportunity, and a future worth living. DEI is the way of the future that will create hope in the world. We will be remembered for our space flights and artificial intelligence, but our true legacy, the one inspiring lasting change, should be our ability to harness the power of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Thank you.
Thank you, B. Now for the judges, a little time.
Well, going, good job, Brad. You're all over it, man. Great minds think alike.
Hello, fellow Rotarians. Today's song is Do Good and Have Fun. And have fun while you're singing it. Let's go. We're the world's greatest Rotary Club in Pleasanton. We give back
Okay, can we get C?
Good afternoon. It's always fascinated me that the human brain starts working the moment you are born and never stops until you stand up to speak in public, like right now. It's a profound honor to stand before a group whose wisdom has been shaped by experience, whose resilience has been tested by time, and whose hearts are filled with the stories of 100 years. Let us take a moment. Close your eyes. Imagine you've been whisked to the year 2100. You are surrounded by modern marvels, and we have triumphed over disease, all powered by sustainable and renewable energy systems. Open your eyes. I invite you to embrace hope, because hope, more than anything, is the catalyst to making this our reality. Today, we face a climate crisis, war, a depletion of resources, which can very well challenge our optimism for the future. On the other hand, we witness remarkable achievements in legislation and medicine, which reassure us that things can improve. But how do we balance these conflicting emotions and realities? And how do we collectively create hope in the world? These are not easy questions to answer, but they are essential ones to ask. Because hope is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Hope is not a naive optimism, it is a realistic confidence. And hope is not a blind faith, it is a clear vision. A vision that drives us to overcome obstacles, to pursue our dreams, to learn from our failures, and to contribute to our society. To foster this vision, you need people who will respond with action, people who will keep standing up, people who will keep fighting. As anthropologist Margaret Mead resolved, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Change will create hope, just as change will propel us forward. This is because hope lifts we lift the optimism of hope from wishful thinking into embodied change. When we see injustice and respond with truth, we demonstrate the power of voice and conscience, igniting hope that wrong can become right. When we encounter suffering and take action driven by our compassion and our dignity, we kindle hope in the power of empathy to heal. And by creating hope, we showcase our humanity. Consider Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the youngest woman to ever serve in our House of Representatives. She overcame challenges and critics with courage and conviction. Today, she fights for social justice, environmental protection, and economic equality. And she continues to respond to hate and prejudice, driven by her relentless pursuit of meaningful, impactful change. She herself has said, hope is not something that you have. It is something you create through your actions. All in all, creating hope starts with each and every one of us. And it becomes tangible through our actions. As we face the challenges of tomorrow, let us not approach them with blame or judgment, but with wisdom, courage, and love. You know, I learned something yesterday. I learned that humans out-innovate their problems. When we wanted to fly, we created airplanes. When we wanted to explore the depths of the ocean, we engineered submarines. And when we yearned to connect across vast distances, we invented the internet. We are born problem solvers, and we are born visionaries. And that is what gives me hope. Thank you.
Before we continue, the judges, please submit your ballot to the tellers.
Angela Adams. You're the next contestant on the I'm sorry. Would you come up, please? Come on down. Yeah. And Pinky Mukherjee also, please come up. Pinky, come on up. So just stand right here. You're good. You're good. You all probably know I wear many hats in Rotary. This one today that I'm putting on is my membership committee hat, co-chair, and we just want to welcome Angela. I don't have her packet because I left it at home, but in 2 weeks when she's here, we're going to give her packet and get to know her a little bit more about what her goals and why she joined Rotary, all those sorts of things. But I wanted to introduce her to you as her first time here as a member. She came in the fall and signed up and did an application right away. But you want to say anything?
No, I'm happy to be here and I look forward to being introduced in a couple weeks.
Awesome.
Welcome.
Thank you, Angela. And Pinky, here on my right, your left, just earned her blue badge. She's been working very diligently on the student services, the youth services committee, excuse me. And she just got it today. She's been working really hard. So we want to give her a round of applause. Way to go, Pinky. Thank you.
Where's Grandpa when we need him?
So while we're waiting for the tabulations, couple things, hopefully you got I've been sending a lot of emails out to everybody. I know you read all of them, right? And then I sent one out about Village High School. They are having a fundraiser hold on a second, I'll get there, on March 27th. It's a Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Zachary's Pizza. So 15% of their revenue goes to the high school for their projects that they're working on. And I'm not sure what those projects are, but I know they're raising funds. So, and plus you get a nice pizza. So definitely check that out. The other thing is April 26th to the 28th is our district conference, which is happening at the Hayes Mansion. And I'll be attending, but I'm the only one from our club going right now. So I know, but why did you schedule it on this? Never mind. We won't go there. But you can come on Saturday. You can do a la carte and attend some of the sessions and learn more about Rotary and get all jazzed up about the upcoming year. I'm trying to get Jim Hansen to go. I don't think he's decided yet. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, with my best friends. So anyway, that's happening. There's also going to be a Zoom opportunity the middle of next month that I'll be sending out for those that can't go to the conference. It'll also teach you more about Rotary, especially our new members, what we call our Red Badgers. So I'll be sending that link out, and it's, you just basically go on Zoom and you learn a bunch about the different functions of Rotary. So I think that's really all I needed to talk about. Did I cover enough time? Are we ready? Where's our MC? Where did she go? Okay. Oh, she's right there. We still got some time yet? Okay. All right. We do. I was going to talk about that later, but let's talk about it now. We're going to be at the Draft Sports Club, which is on Hop Yard. It's where Mavericks is. If you've all been line dancing, Bill Burke, you've been there, right? Line dancing? Yeah. Okay. You've seen him. Okay, good. I've seen him too. So you can't lie about that. We've seen you there. Randy. Well, if you have two donations, maybe you'll make another basket, right? Maybe. Lisa's going to kill me, but why not, right? Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, we got one. We got another sponsor. Okay. We'll wait. Okay. And what day is the poker tournament? April 26th. That is correct. All right, good. At 6 weeks from tomorrow. Okay. Now, have you guys put together an actual flyer where you can register yet?
Brown is busy working on that. That's
'Cause
why
I-
he's not here.
Because I've got several other Rotarians from other clubs that want to come and want to participate. Okay, good, because you'll get that out to the club, right? All right, awesome. That's fantastic. Any other announcements that anyone would like to make? Nancy? Yeah, let me give you the microphone.
I just wanted to say that Jake did a great job of getting people out for Sleep in Heavenly Peace. There were quite a few members of our club Saturday building beds. And we built, I guess, 43, which is really good. And I was totally unaware that I think it was like 2,000 beds every year are used, they build to give to youngsters who have no beds to sleep in. They sleep on the floor, or they sleep with a sister, or they sleep with others. And so a portion of them, go out here. Of course, the need isn't as great out here in the valley, but it is. And it was just great to see that many Rotarians show up for that event.
Yeah, and just following up on that, we are trying to do more cooperative nonprofit events with our other clubs in our region for B. So we're looking at doing one for the last quarter of our Rotary year. So if you have any thoughts about a nonprofit that would need a nice group of Rotarians to come out that are fun and good looking and work hard, then let me know, because I'll pass it on to folks that are kind of putting that together. We've talked about Shepherd's Gate going back there, but that's a little challenging because they don't like a lot of people going to the homes. So anyway, if you have any thoughts about that, something new and different that we haven't done for a while, that'd be great. So just let me know. Okay. And I'm going to just move along to the end of the agenda because we may run out of time. So let's, so you heard about the TTT, and then our last meeting of the month, the 28th, will be a speaker, Pete Sandu. I think that's pronounced right, hopefully. Yeah, with Five Rivers Aviation. He's going to give us an update on the Livermore Airport and all the jets that will be flying in there shortly, right, Brad? Okay, okay. Hydrogen. Oh, okay. So it should be very interesting. That is in 2 weeks. And I think we'll be meeting in here hopefully from now on. I'm going to continue to ask to be in this room because I know everyone loves it here, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, by the way, is the food getting better?
Yes, good today.
Oh, good today. Okay, good. Well, that wasn't really resounding. Yes. I think I got 5 yeses. All right. Bob, are you still awake? Did you hear what I said? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Let's do the opportunity drawing. Are we ready for that, John? You know what? I'm not touching the okay. And what's the potential winnings? Is it over $20 yet?
Somebody won last week, I think.
31 big ones. 31 big ones. Yes. Oh, yeah, I'll pick. Yeah, make it easy. Yeah, okay. And we have the number first winner, 4211. 4211. Bill Burke got here late, so it's not him. But 4211? No? Come on, look at your tickets. Do we pick the right tickets? See, we normally pick ones that nobody has. That way the money gets really high. That's the Rotary way, right? No, I didn't. 4211. No. Okay. Here we go again. Oh God. 4210. Okay. Oh, that's you. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'll hold the bag. Okay, go for it, Chief. There we go. John, you got it. It's blue. Loser. Okay, good job. Yeah, thank you so much. Do it. Let's do another ticket because 4211, I don't know what happened there, but okay. Oh, is that, yeah, I got one. 4214. There. Oh, all right, Joe. Okay. Joe, you sure you want to pick? Okay, all right. Okay, Joe, how'd you do? You lost again? Okay, good. Okay, good. Good to hear that. Okay, before I bring up our MC, just a couple more things. One is we have a gentleman here that's been a member of our club for 37 years and one that's been a member for 40 years. Who can guess though who those two? No, we got him last time. Yeah, 40 years and 37 years. They know who they are. No, okay. Tom Fox, 37 years. Yeah. And the gentleman sitting next to Marjorie, not Joe, but Pete McDonald, 40 years. Member. Wow. And we also have an anniversary, big one, 46 years. Who would that be, Marjorie? It's like, oh, well, you know, you've been celebrating all month, right? Okay, good. Well, I'll get off the podium. I'll give it back to our MC. Thank you all for your attention.
Okay, while they are tabulating the responses, can we get the judges up here for a quick introduction?
It's short, but this is very impressive. This is not the first time we have speech contests in our lunch meetings, but the participants today really, you outdid yourselves. We were very impressed, but there is a competition. So that would shake out the way it's supposed to. So you know the score. Who are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Julio Leon. I'm a member of the Rotary. I've been a member for about, 9 years? And this is a great organization doing things such as today.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Kelly Cousins. I saw many of you last night at the Rotary event, but I'm so pleased to be asked to do this today. I've seen the outcomes and heard different students throughout the years who were winners, and I think you are all winners today. My background is that I was an educational psychologist as a professional, and then also I'm now the president of Pleasanton Cultural Arts Council. So I'm so pleased to be a part of some of the programs that the Rotary is presenting, and this, especially this Sunday, we have an event honoring Don Lewis Say Yes to Music through our Yay Awards. So anyway, good luck to you all. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly.
Hi, everyone. My name is Andrea Wilson. I am the Director of Pleasanton Partnerships and Education, and I've been a Rotary member for about maybe 6 months now. So I'm super excited to be a part of this group. And also a big thank you to the Rotary for giving PPIE a recent one of your grants. So we're very excited about this. And this is my second year being a judge, and you guys all did an amazing job. I was really impressed, and I really enjoyed getting to do this. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marjorie Wong Gilmore, and I'm not sure exactly how I would transform my past experience as a commercial lender into reviewing, but you guys were all awesome. Yeah. I just wish, looking back at growing up, we didn't have these opportunities to learn how to speak in public. So this is awesome. I love the fact that you guys all, you ladies, all got up and did this. And I wish whoever the winner is, the best of luck in the next competition.
We get all the students with the judges just for a quick picture.
Julio gets surrounded by so much beauty.
Token male.
Token.
You token male.
Very nice. Awesome.
Yes, great job.
Yeah.
Great job, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And a special thank you to all the tellers and the timers. And now we'll announce the winners. Sorry, just one more minute.
Hey, Steve, I'd like to take a minute to just thank you everyone for handling the speech contest so well in my absence as well. So thank you, and hope you all have enjoyed. Just to give you a heads up on how we ran this, we had about 11 contestants for that speech contest, and we were planning to do a semifinals, and then it didn't work out. So we had cut down to just one event, and we had about 6 people who were supposed to come. And looks like we ended up with 3. So hopefully next year we will have at least minimum 5 who have committed. So we can have much more attendance there. So thank you once again. And it was very well done. And special thank you to Pratika. She's a student who wanted to have some experience in doing an MC. And I thought it's going to be a best experience for her, coming and presenting in front of all the amazing Rotarians. So Pratika, can you share how this experience was? And if you would like to say a few words about how, as a student-run event, can we continue on getting some more students to run these events for you?
I moved to Pleasanton when I was in 4th grade, so it was about 7 years ago. And I was never really aware of events like this. But after meeting Rena, I got to understand events like this happening in my own community. And I think we should create more awareness for events like this, so more people in my grade and just overall in high school have the opportunity like me to volunteering at places like this.
Thank you. So this is what you just said is what I really like all the youth in our town to be involved in organizations like Rotary. So all the youth, all the committee members, you all should think about how to involve more and more youth. And hopefully we can continue to, as a youth committee, we can continue to work towards that. It looks like the results are out. I'm going to mute myself.
Thank you.
Pratika, great job, Pratika. Thank you so much for being here. I'm over here. Yeah.
So on behalf of our club, we would like to congratulate all the participants. So you all did a very good job, but we have to have first, second, and third. So we have the results now. So by the judges' score, shall I start with third or first? Third. Okay. At third place, we have Anika Parkey. So we have a certificate, a check of a check of $20 and a $10 Starbucks card. So come up here. Congratulations. Here, thank you. Second place, congratulations, Parina Gupta. And a huge congratulations to Maya Mithani for first place. Congratulations.
Pritika, please invite all the 3 contestants to come and share something about them. And also, I just wanted to let all of you know that Maya had attended this contest last year, and she was the first one when we opened up this year to apply again, and very enthusiastic. So I'm very happy that she got the first position, and it also tells that we can continue to try. And so both the contestants, please try again next year, and hope to see you guys win again. So just call all the 3 contestants to say a few words too.
We get all the contestants up.
Hi, I'm Maya. I am super honored to have received the first place award. I love coming to Rotary and giving speeches like this. I do it a lot in other schools around our area, so it's something that's really important to me. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say what high school I'm from and stuff like that? Okay. So I'm a sophomore from Amador. Go Dons. So super happy to be here, and thank you again so much. Thank you.
Hi, thank you for the opportunity to speak today. I also really like participating in public speaking and just giving speeches, and I'm also a senior at Amador Valley High School.
I'm Karina. I'm a freshman at Amador, and I also value this opportunity to practice my public speaking skills and become comfortable speaking in front of a large crowd of people that I don't know. So thank you for this opportunity.
Congratulations to all our winners, and thank you everyone for being here today.
Thank you. So Pratika, thank you for being, anytime you, can I call you if I need you to cover for me? Okay. Are you available next week? Oh, no, kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, yeah. Well,
yes,
thank
she
you so
did an
much.
amazing job. She
Job.
did an amazing job.
Oh, is Rena talking? Is she saying something?
Yeah, I was just saying that she did an amazing job. So we have a MC for the Rotary Club now.
Yeah. And thank you all for your attention. We really appreciate it. I think we ended just a tad over, but pretty good. And I want to wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. You're going to wear your green on Sunday?
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Right. All right. Good luck. Yeah, hope my luck will hold out. We are adjourned.